came back from the House press conference where I pressed Speaker Mike Johnson about disaster relief and the fact that obviously Congress is going to have to take up some sort of package over the next several weeks, whether it be Texas, Carolinas, California, and so on. And I asked him if he could guarantee whether or not California would be included in a package if the president doesn't ask for it, since he's inclined not to, since he has some public beef with the governor. And the speaker wouldn't commit to that. So are Democrats as a caucus prepared to potentially face a vote where California is not in an aid package, and will they reject that and say, you know, disaster aid has always been a bipartisan effort here in Congress?
Yeah, I mean, that's our underlying message, is it shouldn't matter whether you live in a blue state or a red state. If you experience a natural disaster and you need help from the federal government, we should be there to help. That's it. That's the bottom line. Not red states get faster attention and blue states don't, or we don't send help to one and the other. If this speaker wants to be the first speaker in American history to politicize disaster recovery and assistance and to penalize states from another political party of his own, then that might be the legacy he wants to leave. In addition to the legacy of kicking people off of health care. That would be unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. But we are committed, and I'll defer to the vice chair as a member of the California delegation as well. We are committed to hold Republicans accountable to this. This is a very simple solution. This isn't about Texas or California or North Carolina or New Mexico. The funds that Congress puts dollars into need to be replenished. There's a series of them, from SBA to FEMA. All of these funds are going to be strapped for cash because of the claims that will be filed. We just need to replenish those funds, irrespective of the claims and where they're coming from. That's it. That's the solution. Replenish the disaster relief fund and the associated counts that respond to disasters. It doesn't matter where people apply. If they meet the qualifications and come from a state that has experienced a disaster, they will apply. And so let's keep the states out of it and just replenish the funds. That's our message to our Republican colleagues. I hope that cooler heads prevail, and I hope that people who pride themselves on supporting this place as an institution meet that moment. I'm concerned that Donald Trump leading this and leading them poses a risk to that, but I hold out hope that they will push back and work with us in a bipartisan way. Vice Chair Lieu.
Thank you. There are more Republicans living in Southern California than a number of red states. So why would Trump and Republicans want to punish Republicans who happen to live in Southern California? It makes no sense. It's un-American, it's unpatriotic to do disaster relief based on party registration or ideology. I also note that Trump and Republicans are making drastic cuts to organizations like the National Weather Service, that in a time like this, when you're seeing more and more extreme weather events, we actually need more people at the National Weather Service, not less. And I asked Trump Republicans to reverse those devastating cuts.